So saw a few movies, wanted to review.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go ahead with, at this point, the oldest one that's been released.
Yep.
The three. Eddington.
Yes.
Eddington, starring Ari Aster. Directed by Ari Aster.
Directed and written by.
Directed and written by. Thank you. Starring Joaquin Phoenix, Pedro Pascal, Emma Stone. Austin Butler's in.
Bit of Austin Butler.
Bit of Austin Butler.
Not too much.
And I forgot the. Let me pull up the IMDb, but I forgot the mom's name. She was in Penguin as well.
Oh,
She's
my big strong boy.
So many great things.
My big strong boy.
My big strong boy.
My big strong boy.
Yeah, her.
You know what
So, yeah. But let's just get into it. Hashi, Eddington. It's been a long time coming. We've been waiting for this. I mean, even before we saw this, there was like people like talking about how like, oh, this is one of the best of the year. The performances in this are groundbreaking and this and that and whatnot. So I was like, wow, this is very much hyped. I went into this thinking about all of this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, let me know your review, man. What do you think?
Bro, this movie had so much to say, man. And like, it really does, for me, it landed in like many aspects in regards to kind of what the message of the film and what it was trying to say about American politics, about the time which was COVID-19. I think this is one of the best like depictions of like what the madness of COVID felt like at the time, bro. Like just the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
And I mean the real world implications of the virus, all that kind of stuff. In my opinion, was really well done. This film at times is very funny. It's shot incredibly well, as you can imagine, with Ari Aster. For me, the action set pieces were great as well. Which his action set pieces are always pretty good, but this one was like really good, bro. Some incredible shootouts, all that kind of stuff. Some great shots. The performances, man. Some of these performances were crazy, bro. Like, just shout out the homeless man. I just wanted to shout him out first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, bro. But what this tells us is about like our society, about young people, about kind of agendas and how they kind of come to fruition and stuff like that,
how
bro.
They politicize it and things
like
that.
How stiff is politicized, like active corruption, like seeing it kind of writ large and seeing how that can metastasize depending on situation. The biggest thing about COVID was, bro, that people manipulated information, people like use it as an opportunity to kind of make ill-gotten gains. Like that was the whole kind of like premise of like a lot of films that came out talking about the COVID era, to try and really articulate in a way all of the things, all of the people that gained while many people died. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I think that's where my issue comes in with this movie.
Okay.
I feel like you're right. I agree with you. But I feel like there's so many nuances that happened during that time that just don't get touched upon in this movie at all.
Okay.
Like, Trump was a huge part of this.
Yeah.
During COVID-19, like a huge part. And his people, the MAGA law and whatnot. But none of that was really ever mentioned here. Do you know
couple
what
of
I'm
stills
trying to say?
on a video of him. And again...
which didn't really tell you anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They used George Floyd kind of as like satire as well. Like, I don't know, like... Part of me felt uncomfortable with some of these things as well. Like, do you know what I mean? And I don't know if that was the point or not, but it just... I don't know if I liked it for that reason.
I think in many instances it can kind of feel like a cop-out, that you're only kind of looking at stuff from a certain lens. And even like to get in a bit like overall and kind of outside of the film, like the promotion of the film, like them using True Social and Austin Butler's character to kind of promote on that kind of app, the social media app that Trump used and stuff like that, as well as Joaquin Phoenix going on Theo Vaughn's podcast to promote the film. And Theo Vaughn is a comedian who's had Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, stuff like that, bro. Like high-ranking members of the Republican Party and the current kind of administration.
Isn't this kind of like the similar... So, do you feel like this movie leans a certain way?
No.
Because isn't this the criticism that people had for Civil War?
Yes. So, the reason why, for me, this is better than Civil War is because it actually does talk about a lot of the things that are happening, like the kind of hyper kind of sectionality between kind of like social kind of justice and stuff like that, and kind of how certain kind of like demographics and groups try to deal with the situation of like what happened with George Floyd and stuff like that. I thought
using it to their advantage and things like that.
Exactly. And I think the fact that the whole kind of what happened and the horrible the horrible thing that happened with George Floyd,
Mm-hmm.
and that to be a large part of the kind of plot of the film is something to kind of behold in like a modern kind of like, you know what I mean, a Hollywood film,
Yeah.
essentially. And I mean, that's interesting that they're highlighting that again.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the overarching kind of story for kind of Sheriff Joe and kind of Pedro Pascal's Ted character,
Yeah.
Ted Garcia and stuff like that, and even Emma Stone as well, and Austin Butler was interesting. I think the film kind of it loses points for me because Austin Butler is really just a plot-serving device. He's not really kind of like a fully fleshed out character.
I feel like that whole part, like that whole plot point, could have been taken out. First of all, this movie was too long for me. Yeah, it could have half an hour could have been taken off this.
I totally agree
Yeah.
because normally Ari Aster films, their runtime is justified, in my opinion. This is one film where it wasn't. It wasn't at all.
Yeah.
And I even bro, I'll be as bold to say that Emma Stone's character was underutilized.
Yeah, so this is the thing. It's like Eddington, and I didn't like Beau is Afraid either, innit? I think Midsommar and Hereditary are great.
I love Beau is Afraid.
Yeah. See, I didn't. I was a bit different to you. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. With this movie, it's just I don't know if Ari Aster is the director for me. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of his. I feel like this movie, the pacing wasn't great for me. It started off very slow for me. Like
It did start very
It was
slow.
dragging, bro. Do you know what I mean? But there is a point in this movie where things shifted
And moving.
and it 100 miles per hour. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was great. That was getting interesting for me. But then at the times, I thought to myself, what genre is this movie as well? Is it a western? Is it a thriller? Is it? Ari Aster said it's a comedy. I don't know. Some of these things weren't that funny to me. Do you know what I mean? Me personally.
Yeah.
Performances were cool. They were great. But at the same time, Joaquin Phoenix's choices, they're cool. But after a certain point in the movie, I was just like, oh, I'm kind of tired of him. The whole stumbling through his words. It felt very Joker and Beau is Afraid.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Joaquin Phoenix was fantastic.
I'm not saying he's bad.
He was
believe
great
me,
in this
trust
film.
me. He's a great actor, innit?
He played because there was like a sheriff.
But he knows how to do that well.
But he played, you know, obviously I believe that like this character was based on like a sheriff.
Yeah.
Like at the time of kind of COVID, who was kind of against everything, stuff like that.
Okay.
Trying to close down, all that kind of stuff, yeah. I think the sheriff may even be called Joe or Ed or something like that, and I forgot the name, an older gentleman, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Joaquin Phoenix gets the essence of that so right.
Okay.
As like someone who is trying to do his best, but like doesn't believe in COVID at all, and then obviously subsequently gets COVID and all that kind of stuff.
But he also doesn't care, bro.
Yeah.
He's doing this. It's a self-serving thing. He's only doing this because of what he believes Ted Garcia did to his wife.
Yeah.
It's all selfish. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
None of it is for the town.
Yeah.
Even his deputies, he didn't really care for them. He wanted to throw one of them under the bus.
Bro.
As soon as he realized, oh, I could do this, he went outside
Yeah.
to plant all that stuff in his car.
It's crazy. It was crazy.
When his other deputy got blown up, didn't even check on him, took his gun from his hand that was cut off and carried on moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was a piece of crap in this movie, pretty much.
Yeah.
Most people, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Even Ted Garcia was doing something to get financial gain.
You could tell underneath
like
it, he was a sleaze bag, like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? So, but when he slapped him, Hash,
That was bro.
oh my God,
Bro,
like
the way I
my fist, I was like, yo, you have to do something. He didn't do that.
But the thing is,
yeah.
what I thought was so great in the performance was you could see as he's walking back to his car,
Yes,
like the wheels are spinning,
100%.
and he's making the calculation. I'm gonna kill this man.
Yeah, yeah,
And bro, like, and that the way that happened
yeah.
was like, even though you have an idea that's gonna happen,
Yeah.
the way it happened was crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
The way it happened was, it catches you by surprise.
Yeah.
Even though you know it's happening, like you
Yeah.
said, the moment catches you by
Yeah.
surprise.
And it's so funny, like it's so antithetical to his character because he's so bumbling, like not very confident, can't really speak to his wife, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But we get it set up at the very start of the film when he announces that he wants to go for mayor,
Yeah.
that he's a great shot
Yeah.
because he's literally got his thing framed. And then when you see that, I'm thinking, because initially I thought, wait, is it Michael Wall's character that did that? Because he's been practicing shooting. Then I was like, no.
Yeah, but he
That's
says,
him.
you gotta get better than me.
Yeah, that's
kind
when
of
I
thing.
remembered that and I was like, that's him.
Yeah.
And that was a crazy, because from that distance, crazy, bro.
Insane. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. He caught the boy as he was running too.
That's mad,
Yeah.
bro.
Which was a great touch for me, by the way.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
to just shoot him straight away.
Yeah, to
For
catch
him
him
to
running.
see
Yeah.
the bullet, just panic, run, and
Crazy,
then
bro.
yeah,
Crazy.
good. Like you said, the action set pieces were good. Him falling through the glass,
Yeah.
the explosion,
Yeah.
the knife, the knife to the like all. There was some great stuff. It's just certain things just didn't work.
Even blowing off the other deputy's leg from Pueblo,
crazy
stuff like that. In that last thing,
that
was crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, that one was mad.
That was a madness, bro.
Yeah.
That whole set piece when he gets the gun out and stuff, bro, crazy.
Which, by the way, like I thought that guy would have played a bit more of a role
Because he's a good actor. Yeah.
Almost figuring out that it's actually him that killed the mayor.
Yeah.
But that didn't really go anywhere.
I thought, you know, when he saw the board where
he saw the ease
stuff like that, I thought immediately he was going to go to the scene of the crime.
Exactly, but he went to his house to see if he had
the rifle, which is ridiculous. I would have went to see.
But he was on the right track.
Yeah, he was
on the right track. Yeah, and yeah, man, it's just certain things didn't work for me. I thought there was a lot of nuances that were missed that could have been told in this. Performances were great, but for me, nothing groundbreaking. It's not like wow. I thought Austin Butler, that plot point, get rid of that. I didn't need that. Emma Stone, I thought was very much wasted. Yeah,
underutilized.
Which is so sad. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I saw an interview of Arias talking, and he was saying, "I hope people find this like kind of heartbreaking and stuff like that." And weirdly enough, there was a moment at the end where I was like, "Oh, this is kind of heartbreaking a little bit." Like, he's in his body and he can't do nothing, and he has this woman who's like I guess she's a conspiracy theorist almost.
Yes,
like,
his mother-in-law.
Yeah, who's now basically running his life.
Yes.
That's kind of like scary, kind of heartbreaking to me. That's like kind of crazy. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Even though he's a very flawed man,
and he's a piece of crap. And then because of what happened, like they're using the story in a way for political gain. Yeah. And that's the whole message of the movie, in my opinion. Yeah. That's why I think it did really well. Yeah. And where Civil War kind of like stumbled, where it didn't really say anything at all. That was my big issue with Civil War. It didn't really say anything at all, bro. It didn't want to go right, didn't want to go left. It wanted to just be on the fence. And it's like, and I'm so surprised because Alex Garland's way better.
So funny, me and the opposite. So I liked, you hated. I kind of like this. You really like this.
No, like.
I mean, I just think this is alright, innit? Like,
for me, like, is it Arias is like his best film? But no way. He's got way better films. But I just like the fact that for me, I've seen a lot of films like depicting that kind of COVID time. And I think in many aspects this does it justice and does it very well. Do
you think that I see a lot of criticisms like, hey, we're not that far removed from COVID, why are we doing this? Do you find those criticisms valid?
No, because they were doing World War II films literally 10 years afterwards, bro. World War II, bro. So that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Out of the 4 Ariasta films, where does this one rank for you? So we got Hereditary, Midsommar, Beau is Afraid, and Eddington.
Arias is a great director, and this is Last, but like this isn't a bad film.
This is Last, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, this is Last, but like for me it would go...
I would say this is the worst out of 4 as well.
For me, I would say Midsommar. I just love Midsommar, bro.
Hereditary,
yep.
Beau is Afraid, and then Eddington, I'm with you on that one.
And I love Beau is Afraid, by the way.
I know, you were raving about it.
Beau is Afraid is essentially an adventure film about a schizophrenic. What's not to love? But this film like does certain things incredibly, but then there's a lot of things that are kind of like ding it, stuff like that. But yeah.
Cool. All right, well, that was our review for Eddington. We need to score it, brother. Out of 10, what do you think? STC score.
No, this is like bog stand. It could, I was like on the way here, 6.5 to 7. I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
I was gonna go 6. So okay. So yeah. All right, 6 for me, 6.5 out of 10 for you. Cool.
But I could see this being a 7 on rewatch for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Like the more I kind of digest and stuff like that, because I only saw it, bro, like yesterday evening.
Yeah.
So